To set up an appointment to use one of our many makerspace machines, the first thing you want to do is call the Eastlake Library at 440-942-7880 and hit extension number 2 to talk to the reference department. We'll walk you through what machines we have, ask you questions about the project you have in mind, and let you know what you need to bring with you to your appointment to make your stuff. So one of the many machines that we have in our makerspace is the Cricut Maker. We have 2 of them right now. This is a machine that does a very precise cutting. So it is very good for making stickers like you would see on the back of a car window, for personalized t-shirts with heat transfer vinyl, and many scrapbooking and card making kinds of things. Today we're going to be talking about how to make a name sticker as a beginning project. So on the library laptop, you're going to double click on Cricut Design Space, which is going to be the program that allows us to personalize the things that we are making on Cricut. So double click, and then it is going to ask you for your login, which should be your email address and then your Cricut Design Space password. And if you're in one of the classes, you well know that what the login and password are for the group. Right. To get started with a new project, either click on Canvas or click on New Project. And to make our name sticker, what we're going to do first is we're going to add an image. By clicking on in the left-hand menu, they're going to start suggesting things, but you can type in whatever you are looking for. And we're going to go with your favorite animal for this project. You're going to use the filter key right there, and you're going to click on free to make sure that we're not paying for anything. Go ahead and hit the little plus button to add your image to the canvas. To add the name, we're going to click on the text command in the left-hand column and double click inside the text box to activate editing. Then just type in whatever name you want to see. And then we're going to do a click and drag to put it over our image. And click on the little white boxes in the corner to drag it down to make it the right size. Once you're happy with the size, you're going to hit Control A on the keyboard to select everything that we see on our screen. And then down here in the right-hand menu, we're going to hit the Slice command. From the Layers menu, we are going to delete all of the text, and there's going to be 2 of them now. And you're going to be left with one image with your name, the name that you chose, cut out of it. And they're going to move together now because they're just one image. The final step of getting your name sticker cut out on the Cricut is you're going to hit the green Make button up in the corner. And if you haven't saved your project, it's going to ask you to save at this point, just in case things go haywire. So it's going to give you a preview of what you're going to see, and you're just going to make sure that the sizing is correct, and then we're going to click Continue. So now the computer is going to start talking to our Cricut, which you need to remember to turn on. Very important step, turn your Cricut on. And while they're thinking about talking to each other, we're going to take one of our blue mats and some of our favorite color of vinyl, and we are going to stick the vinyl onto the mat. And you just want to make sure that it's a little mostly straight, and the mat is sticky itself, so it will hold it in place. The mat is going to go on the platform under the two white guides that are on the side, and then we're just going to push the double-sided arrow to feed it into the Cricut. Now that they're done talking to each other here on the screen, we're going to tell the computer which Cricut it's thinking about, and they're named, in case you have more than one Cricut at home either. We're going to tell it that we have vinyl, and we're going to give it a little more pressure just to make sure that it goes through on the first time. And then we are going to push the flashing Cricut button on the machine itself, and it's going to start humming. When it's done cutting, push the flashing double-sided button to retrieve your mat, and then you can peel it off. So the final step of all of our Cricut projects are weeding out the parts that we don't want to see on it. So we're just going to take that outer bit and pull it away. And then we're going to go in with the weeding tool and get rid of all of the little letters and cut out pieces. And we're done. To move your name sticker to any other object, a notebook, a car, a Cricut machine, what you want to use to help keep those pieces in line is transfer tape. So what you're going to do is you're going to find or cut a piece of transfer tape that is about the size of your little guy. And you'll take the transfer tape and just stick it over your name sticker, and then you're going to peel both of them off together, right? Then to put it on something, you put it down and give it a nice hard scrub. And then just take, sometimes you have to help it get started, the transfer tape off, and it is going to leave your sticker behind.